Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacy YouTube class number 572. Oh my gosh, is this a good class? If you are crafting on a budget, if that is you, if I am speaking your language, if I am talking to you and you are picking up what I am laying down, this is the class for you. What I have for you is so amazing and so affordable. I'm beside myself. And that's hard to say. I mean, I usually can talk and talk and talk, but when I saw the deal that I was going to be able to offer you, even I went, like, So, welcome to today's class. If you're joining me during the premiere of today's class, which is 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom, there's a live chat. Now, I have learned, depending upon what device you're using, the live chat is either going to be below me or it's going to be to the side of me. Hi, Leslie. So if you are on a laptop or a computer, the live chat is going to be on the side. But if you're on your phone, well, the live chat is below. Who knew? I'm always on my laptop, or on my computer. I'm never on my phone doing this. So I learned something. I got a new wrinkle in my brain when I learned that. So I'm hoping that you are live chatting away with us. I love to live chat with all of you. Saturdays are a fun time for everybody. This is a full-length, commercial-free, technique-based class where I try to incorporate products you may already have in your crafty stash. Sometimes we bring you brand new products first to the market. You've never seen them before. Other times we bring things like a blast from the past. And that's what I have for you today, a blast from the past. But as such, I mean, the pricing is mwah. So before we get there, we always have winner chicken dinner to talk about. I give away 2 gift cards every Saturday, and I'm trying to figure out how to do one in the live chat. This class is pre-recorded because I can't be teaching and live chatting at the same time. I can't be typing, and I don't have a computer off to the side, so I can't it's pre-recorded the night before, and then I'm with you Saturday morning to hang and just talk and chat and answer questions. So I haven't quite figured out how to do a giveaway with a pre-recorded class. I'm working on it, but I'm trying to figure it out how to do one in the live chat. So I have 2 winners who posted a comment in the comment section. Now for me on my computer, it's below. On your phone, I'm not sure. But they posted a comment below and they liked the video. Super important to like the video because that's how we determine what the dollar amount is for that gift card. Up to 250 likes is $25. Up to 500 likes is $50. Up to 750 likes is $75, and 1,000 likes is $100. And you see, we're doing good. It took us a while to get up to 1,000 likes, but we've done it a couple times and we've done it again today. So it is a $100 gift card to 2 of you. So these 2 lucky ladies not only liked the video, they left a comment, they posted a comment, and then we have software that will randomly select 2 people, and there are winner chicken dinners. Their gift card is already in their online account. Congratulations. Do you want to know who you are? Our first winner from YouTube number 571, which was the Andy Skinner, those cute little robots, they're darling. Let's see, it's Pamela, I know you're never gonna, Newsfold, Pamela Newsfold? Is that close, Pamela? I know I'm nowhere near, but I know you and you know me, and you're gonna forgive me because you just won $100. Congratulations, Pamela. Well done, you. Our second winner is Linda. Hello, Linda Carruthers. Linda Carruthers, is that you? Wahoo Kachoo, you have $100 in your online account right now. When? Right now. right now, you and Pamela both. This is your week to be a winner chicken dinner. You never know when it's going to be your turn. I never know when it's going to be your turn. But then I announce your name, and it's such an exciting moment, not just for you, for me. They always say it's better to give than it is to receive, and that is the truest statement. I have the best time giving away our gift cards every week. Love it, love it, love it. So Pamela and Linda, you don't have to do anything to claim your prize. It's already in your online account, yay, and spend it any way that makes your heart happy, because that will make my heart happy. Now we do have to do the winner chicken dinner dance. It's what we do, and it wouldn't be the same without it. I think I forgot it once, and boy did I get emails about it. You forgot the winner dance, Stacy. I'm getting older. So, are you ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo, for you. Congratulations to both of you. I am so excited. And if you want to be a chance to be a winner, you got to like the video. You got to post your comment wherever you post it. Live chat comments don't count. I'll try and figure out a way to do a separate giveaway for live chat peeps. We'll see what I can do. And because it requires random software. So that way we can say honestly that, you know, we can say that we're not picking out special people. It's random. So I'm going to see what I can do and find if there's an app. There's always an app for that, right? Now today I do have a super value for you. It is amazing. I'm going to start with that first because I want you to see what you're going to get, and I wouldn't pass it up. If you are looking for holiday gifts and you're not sure what to get, you have people who are just starting crafting, or you need stocking stuffers, you need stuff for the kids, the grandkids, when they come over and they want to craft with you. This is it. I also want to say, I'm going to the United Kingdom. Hello! Get ready for me over there, UK. I'm coming to Wrexham. Hi! So I will be in the United Kingdom from October 5th through the 13th. So I'm actually there for my birthday. I'm hoping to just ignore my birthday. That would be ideal. Ignore my birthday. But I am going to be on Hobby Maker. I believe it's the 10th and the 11th. The 10th and 11th, or the 11th and 12th. Maybe it's the 11th and 12th. I'm going to be on Hobby Maker on a Friday and Saturday. So I'm hoping, I've got 4 shows, 2 on each day. I'm hoping that you all will come join me over in the UK on Hobby Maker. I'll get the dates, I'll get the times, I'll post them, I'll make sure you all know, because it's so nice when you all show up. It's like my peeps from home, because not a lot of people over in the UK or in Europe, they don't know who I am. Like we're friends. We know each other. They have no clue who Stacy is. So sometimes it can be crickets over there. But when you guys turn up, oh my gosh, and they have your names on the monitor, it's like, oh, my people, my friends, my family are here. So I will get the dates. I know it's a Friday and a Saturday. I leave on the 5th, which is a Saturday. I land on a Sunday, and then I'm doing filming for Ellison. So I'm doing Sizzix filming, and then is it that Friday and Saturday? It's that Friday and Saturday. Then I'm at Hobby Maker, but I'll keep you updated. So I am going to tilt on down. I'm going to get started. Hey, it's good to see everybody. Oh, I know I talk a lot. So I've been posting the sneak peeks early, like it's its own video, so you know what's coming. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Are we good with it? Are we don't? Nah, it's not necessary. I need your opinion. I value your opinion. What you think matters to me in a big way. You're my friends. You need to tell me. You know, if the bangs aren't working for me, I'm hoping you would say, Stacy, not sure on the hair. If I have a little green thing in my tooth, I'd hope you'd say, Stacy, So I am taping the sneak peeks to some of the classes early so you get visibility before the class actually happens. If you could give me any feedback, good, bad, indifferent, I would really appreciate it. That would be a big help for me. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses on, we're gonna tilt on down, I'm gonna show you a few samples, and we're gonna get started for today. To all of you newbies, oh, this was a good class to turn into. It really was. Tune into, you're gonna wanna see what I've got for you because everybody can do this. Everybody. Your 5-year-old daughter, your 7-year-old grandson, your 12-year-old nephew, your 23-year-old daughter who doesn't craft but wants to spend time with you, your 46-year-old BFF, and your 82-year-old mother or aunt or grandma. This is for everybody and at a price that everybody can afford. All right, down we go. Good to see everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's go down a little bit further and in a little bit further. All right, so samples. So the girls used my fanciful framelits on almost all the samples that I'm going to have for you today. Now, I'm not sure, I might cut one or two just so you can see them. But they did use my fanciful framelits on quite a bit of the samples. So there's one sample. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I have a, I don't think I have a, well, maybe we'll have to, oh my, okay. It's all right, we'll see what happens. I'm not starting again. Nope, look, isn't this darling? Aren't those so cute? And here. Look it, isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm gonna worry about it. So just so I don't worry about it, I'm gonna go grab it right now. I'm gonna worry about it. So let me just not worry about it and then I won't. There, see? Back, you didn't even miss me, right? Okay, so the samples I showed you, what do I have for you today? Elizabeth Crafts. Elizabeth Crafts peel-offs. Now, you're like, Stacy, you just talked to us. I know, I talked to you. I gotta talk to you again. So, there was this conversation, okay? Between me and Els and her son, Mark. Bring, 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 bring. Stacy, this is Elizabeth Crafts. Hey, Els and Mark, how are you doing? Oh, we're doing great. How are you? You know, we've got some product here we'd really like to move on out of. Oh, you called the right girl. Hello. What is it? Peel-offs. Peel-offs? You still have peel-offs, Els? Yes, we have lots of peel-offs. Els, how many is lots? Well, it turned out to be lots. And I said, well, I'm not going to pick and choose. For the right price, I'll buy them all. No matter what they are, I'll buy them all. And she said, really? And I said, really, I'll buy them all. And I said, for the right price. For the right price, Els. And Els was like, well, what's that price? And Mark is going, get them out of here. Just get them out of here. Her son is like, we need them out of the warehouse. Just sell them. So we agreed upon a price. And I told her I was in no rush to get them because they had to pack them all up and get them all here. No rush. Well, they arrived and I have them. So we bought every last peel-off Elizabeth Craft has, as far as I know. It took them a couple months to pack everything up because, of course, they had to do it on their off time, you know, when they're not busy doing Elizabeth Craft stuff. So, and I was in no rush, and I think that also helped them quite a bit. And Mark was just excited to get them out of their warehouse, and I was excited to get them here to Scrapbooking Made Simple. So, I have $100 worth of peel-offs, 50 peel-offs in each pack. 50 in each pack. Your price is $9.99. I know, I just heard your mouth drop. I just heard an audible gasp. So there are 50 sets of peel-offs in here. They retail for $2 each. We're selling them for 20 cents a 20 cents a set, 20 cents a sticker. And some of them are going to be packaged, some of them are going to be unpackaged. You're going to get random colors, you're going to get random styles. If you order more than one set, I cannot guarantee that the sets will be the same, and I can't guarantee that the sets will be different. I mean, look at all the alphabet. These are vinyl peel-off stickers. 50 sheets per pack. $9.99. They are not open stock. You either pay the $9.99 or you pass. The $10 is worth the price of admission. So if you bought this and there were only 5, if there were only 5 that you liked, well, then you paid $2 for them. You paid full price, regular price. But oh my gosh, I have so many to play with, so many to share with you. Again, some of the bundles may have duplicates. We did our best to not have duplicates. So like these little hats are cute. So we tried to not give you more than one little hat in the silver, but you may get a hat in the silver and in the black and in the gold. We tried not to give you more than one of the roses, but you may have a rose in the silver, in the black, and the gold. So you may have the same style in different colors, but we did try not to give you 2 of something. I can't promise that that's the case for every bundle. I cannot, and I cannot promise that every bundle will be exactly the same. In fact, I know they won't, and I can't promise that the 2 bundles or 4 bundles or 10 bundles or 20 bundles you get, because this is a holy smokes artichokes deal. If you have a teacher and they need something to do with the kids, they need art projects, $10, get them for your teachers at school. Honestly, there's so much to do with these. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to pull out a few. Not 100% sure what we're going to do today. I mean, really, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that one's very pretty. They're all very pretty. The girls did oodles of samples. Ooh, yeah, got to do that one. The girls did oodles of samples with them. I don't know, maybe the hearts, I don't know. You know, I'm just going to pull a bunch of them, and what we do, oh, the kimonos are beautiful. Oh my gosh, the kimonos are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, and the cupcakes, and the birds, and the flowers, and the borders. Oh, and the grapes are cute. Okay, maybe I start there. Now, I've seen this one in a couple, in the gold, the silver, and the black. So I'm trying to make sure that you only get, but again, it's not possible. We'll do the best we can, but that's the best we can do. All right. So 50 packs, 50. Some of them will be open. Some of them will be packaged. All from Elizabeth Crafts. Hello, yay. All right, I'm gonna put these off to the side. Now, if you have never seen peel-offs before, if you've never, oh, I better put these over here. I don't wanna put them back accidentally and send somebody short. If you've never seen peel-offs before, what they are vinyl stickers. They are hardy. Oh, see here, this is the one in the gold and it's in the silver. They're hardy, they look oh so delicate, but they are not oh so delicate. I thought I saw little butterflies in here, but maybe I didn't. I'm gonna run through one more time because I thought I saw little butterflies in here. And who doesn't love little butterflies, right? Little Christmas trees. Cute little Christmas trees. Nope, no butterflies. Okay, well then I'm going with what I got. All right, so peel off stickers. Very, very hardy, very, very easy to use. Let me start with just putting them on a piece of paper, just so you see how they can go on a piece of paper. Let's open it up, pull it out. So all of these little cuts are stickers. They're like line stickers. So let's get a piece of paper so you can see. And if I just pull one, look at how delicate that is. But it's not delicate at all. Oh no. No, no, no. It's made of vinyl. So you can actually put them in the dishwasher. Made of vinyl. Now for me, sometimes I will take the back liner off. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, we'll do it for here. I'll take the back liner off because for me, it is easier to see it's easier for me to see what I have here versus what I have here. It's kind of tricky to see what you've got, but if you pull that back liner off, all of a sudden, everything becomes visible and easy for you to see. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Now, the cool thing about vinyl stickers is that you don't have to keep them the color that they are. These are silver. I'm able to change the color. Now, because they're vinyl, they tend to want to kind of grab and cling on to you and hold on to you, and putting them down sometimes can be a little difficult. So I always recommend taking either a little bit of water or a little bit of spit, because it's handy. It's with you all the time, just on the back of the sticker where it's sticky. And that's gonna let me put that sticker down. And if I'm not happy with where I've put it, because it's just got a little bit of moisture on the back, I can pull it back up and move it where I want it to be. And once I'm happy, then I can set it down. And they've got that metallic finish. It's a bright silver finish. And it just is easy. They make a simple embellishment. Kids can use them. Everybody can use them. And you just peel them off. Little bit of spit on the back. Just lets you use them a little bit easier. And then you can start to decorate. So just using them as they are, simple, easy peasy. But there's so much more that they can do for you. So much more. If I wanted to, I could take these and I could color them. And maybe I color this one. Now these are alcohol markers from Couture Creations. We're putting them on sale for $1.25 a marker. They retail for $1.99. Open stock only. We have what colors we have. We have a few more sets coming up in later Make It Mondays, but $1.25 for an alcohol marker. They are not refillable. They are dual tip, so you have a bullet tip and you have a brush tip. They are a beautiful marker, but I thought if we're gonna try and really keep it affordable to where you can get the 50 peel-offs from L's for $9.99, we should really try to keep the markers at the lowest possible price too, so that you can add markers, because you do need to use a permanent marker. When you think of alcohol-based markers, think of markers like Sharpies and Bics. The markers that not only will write on paper, because it will write on paper, it will write on paper, but what they're really known for is going on non-porous things and coloring without leaving lines. So typically with a marker, you would have the striation lines every time you went up and down and up and down and up and down. Alcohol markers don't do that. They let you color without leaving those lines. Are they blendable? Not in the way a typical water-based marker is blendable. You're not going to get some water and move it with this and have this move at all. It won't. It won't move anywhere, as a matter of fact. Let me grab some water. So if I spray just a little bit of water on here, nothing gonna happen. This does not move with water. It's not a water-based ink. It's an alcohol-based ink. So Bics and Sharpies are what you're thinking about. Only Bics and Sharpies don't have a brush tip, and that brush tip is what makes coloring so easy, because you can get a super fine line. Let's go ahead and go even finer than that. Super fine line, and you can get a super fat line, and you can go in there with that brush tip and really add color. So because they're a permanent marker, alcohol-based permanent marker, alcohol dries super fast, ABC 1, 2, 3. When you're putting it on something like a vinyl, vinyl is non-porous. It has no way for the water to seep in. So you can't use a dye-based ink on these to try to color them. It'll just bead up on top and sit there and never dry. But you could use an alcohol-based marker. And the cool thing about it is that you only have to color what you want to use at the time. You don't have to color these all at once. Maybe you need a few in red and in pink, and then you put them away. So I've colored. Give it a second to dry. And then I can peel my sticker off. And instead of being silver, it is now pink. When you look at outline stickers like this, and they're typically in gold and in silver, remember, you do not have to keep them that color. No, you can change it to anything you want as long as you are using a permanent based ink. And you only have to color what you want to use at the time. You don't have to do the entire sheet. Use just what you want at the time. And it changes everything. The fact that you can color these. It changes the whole thing. All of a sudden, it's not silver. You got to give it a minute to dry. Just a second for that alcohol to evaporate out. And then you peel it up. And I'm going to put a little bit of spit on the back of this one. Oh, got it on my hand, but that's okay. And I've changed the color. So now, when you're looking at these 50 packs, and you're like, what would I do with all that silver? What would I do with all that gold? Oh, no, no, no. It has nothing to do with that. Nope. You're going to make them into something more than they are. So we've colored these. And I wanted to bring over some words just so you can see. The girls already played with these. I just wanted to bring over some words. These say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. No, perfect fit. So if I did congratulations. Now, I don't know what words you're going to get. You may already have words and not know you can do this. Congratulations. So these are Couture Creations alcohol ink markers. Congratulations. Congratulations. Look at that blue. Peel it off. A little bit of moisture on the back. Congratulations. Peel it off. A little bit of moisture on the back. Congratulations. Can you see that you could color these as you need them? Don't need to do it ahead of time. You could leave them just silver. Or you could color them to any color you have an alcohol ink marker for. Now, if you're a Copic person, would I be using my Copics to do this? Heavens no, that ink is very, very expensive. I don't know, I definitely wouldn't. I would buy these for $1.25 and use these in lieu of Copic markers. So we stopped carrying Copics a while when the price just got crazy. And then Ozzy Andrew came out with these and is like, hey, these will work. A little bit of spit on the back. Look at how easy is that. So, what color you like? Because you can have all of them. You do not have to keep them the color that they are. No. We might come back to these. Now, what if you want to play with colors? What if you want to blend colors and move colors and make colors into new colors? You know what? I'm going to keep these handy, like right here, so I know where they are. Keep these handy. What if you want to play with colors? You don't want to keep everything exactly the same shade. Do you have to? No. What if I took and I did the leaves? And I took some color. Let's try a little bit of maybe some yellow. And I scribble, 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 scribble. Scribble, 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 scribble. And then maybe I take some, let's see what color green this is. And I scribble, 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 scribble. I scribble, scribble, scribble. All I'm doing is scribbling. That's why I'm saying kids can do these. Let them scribble, 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 scribble. And then maybe I go another green and scribble, scribble, scribble. And maybe I add in a little bit of orange. And maybe a little bit of brown. Okay, let's see what I got. It looks like a hot mess. You're like, Stacy, what did you do? It's a mess. But is it? Let's get a piece of paper. Maybe I'll pull some. I wonder what they would look like on maybe some reveals. Isn't that a pretty shade? So I'm going to peel the back off. So I can see them. And then I can start putting them on my reveals paper. So usually I'm using reveals for revealing, but I just love this shade. And let's put some on some white so you can see that as well. Tell you, they're not silver anymore. I've completely changed them into something totally new. They're not silver anymore. They've got that beautiful gold. It's kind of greeny and some brown and some orange. It all kind of blends into each other to make its own special. I mean, that's what leaves should look like. They're multicolored. And all I did was scribble, scribble, scribble. That's it. It's that simple. What if I took Christmas trees? And I did, let's do some in some pink. And then maybe we add maybe some blue. And maybe a little bit of purple. And again, kind of a hot mess. I wanted that to stay blue. So I accidentally got a little purple where I wanted my sticker to stay blue. I'm just gonna go back and blue. There's no right, there's no wrong, and there's no mistakes. So then I can take my paper and I can either peel off just what I need to peel off, just so I can see them, and stop there if I want to keep the rest of it, because it's easy to color on. Then I take my fussy tweezers are going to be your friend here. And I've got winter Christmas trees. Oh, I love these. And I made a hot mess with them. The scribble, scribble, scribble. Looks so good. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Pinks, purples, blues, yellows, greens. And I could do these in green too. I could do maybe and then maybe a little darker green. And I just scribble, scribble, scribbled. Peel up, pull back. I'm just going to cut off. And you may just want to take the whole thing off at once. It's really up to you. So I got scribble, scribble, scribble. It's like, ooh, no, I don't think so. And then I peel them off and instantly they have that light and that dark green. And because it's an alcohol-based marker, it's permanent. I don't have any room for him. And now I've got green trees. Aren't they fun? Huh? Can you see the benefit of vinyl stickers? And they are hardy. They are not delicate little flowers. No, you can work with them. You don't have to worry about them tearing. They really don't tear. They're just amazing. But what if I had, do I have a border in here? I do. What if I had some borders? Ooh. And maybe I wanted to color some borders. And I want to do, maybe I want to do the blue. I have a bigger piece. Let me get a full piece of paper. That way I don't have to cut it. Give that one a second to dry. And again, you only have to color what you want to use at the time you want to use it. You don't have to do all of it. And maybe this one. Now, I have no idea what these borders are. We're going to find out. No clue what they are. And as I add my pink and my blue are making kind of a purpley. Now my pen does have that blue on it. Do you see it? All I have to do is that, and once the blue is gone, my pen is ready to, it's back to being its normal pink. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, they're holly leaves. Well, they're blue holly leaves now. I have winter holly leaves for you. Someday they're going to learn not to do that. Do you hear the cars? We are right on the main street in Canyon Country, California, on Soledad Canyon Road. And they've been speeding down that road. I was born here in 1968. They've been speeding down Soledad Canyon Road since before I got here. And yes, it was Soledad Canyon Road when I was born here. And they haven't stopped. Look at how pretty these are. Ooh, the wintry ones are beautiful. The pink and the blue that morphed into purple. Oh, right? Beautiful. And sure, I can do green too. I just kind of interspersed some darker green on top of my light green. Just scribble, scribble, scribble. That's the name of this game. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Now we're going to do something more than scribble, 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 but I wanted everybody to see and remember just why they have these in their stash. So, out of the 50 packs, if there's only 5 you like, then you spent $2 a pack. But if you like 50 of them, or even close to that, I mean, it comes down to 20 cents a sheet. Right? Holy smokes, artichokes, and look at what you can do. I think they're wonderful. I always have loved peel-offs. I love all the options that you have. And you can keep it as simple as this. It doesn't have to be anything more than that unless you want it to be. And that's where we're going to move now. So I'm going to bring over some of the Sizzix opulent paper, and I'm going to be using ivory. Most people will use peel-offs with white paper, and I'm going to use the ivory paper. And I'm going to use at least 4 of the different sheets of ivory because it is more white than it is ivory. Now, typically we use peel-offs with a microfine glitter, but Sizzix has a glitter paper in their opulent. And can you use peel-offs with this glitter? Yes. It's just done a little differently. Typically, we take Stacy tape and we put some peel-off on the Stacy tape and then put some microfine glitter, some transparent microfine glitter over the top of it. Here, I wanted to keep it simple. In the opulent paper, you get 10 sheets of 5 different specialty finishes. There's the glitter finish, there's the soft touch finish, and it's beautiful, brushed, a pearl brushed, a straight pearl, and a mirror. So there's 50 sheets, and I know many of you already own this, and maybe you're not using it as much as you should. Now with the peel-offs, you're gonna start using it. So let's see, what do I wanna do? I think I'm just gonna cut this up into quadrants. And if I need to cut more, I'll cut more. But what do I want to use? Do I like the cupcakes? I like everything. That's my problem. Maybe the ovals? So these are the oval roses. So I think I'll do these. And maybe I'll do those kimonos. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the whole back off and just be done. Just so I can see everything I have, because I'm not going to come in here and I'm not, I could. I could. If I wanted to be specific, I could. Okay, we'll do both. White paper again. So if I wanted to be specific, right now I've been scribbling, right? Scribble, scribble, scribble. Do I have another one that's really good for this too? Oh, this one's a good one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this one. So I've been doing scribble, 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 but what if you want to be specific about where you put your color? And you want to use more than one color. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside for just a minute. I got grapes. And I can take the back off so I can see what it is I'm doing, because I want to be very specific about where I put my color. And now I can see where my grapes are. And I can come in here and I can do my leaves. I can do my leaves in green. And I can see where my leaves are. And I can do my stem in brown. And I can see where everything is, making it easy for me to color. So now I'm being very specific about where I want my color. I've got a light purple here. And then maybe a little darker purple. I always pull the wrong side no matter what I do. Ooh, look at how pretty that darker purple is. But I don't want my purple to get into my green. I don't know what it's going to look like. We're just scribbling. But I've been very specific about where I put my color. Green, brown, purple. Paper. Paper. Peel up, peel up, and see how it's wanting to cling to me? This is where you definitely want to use a little spit or moisture, a little water, whatever it is that makes your heart happy. And down it goes. And I colored my leaves green, I colored my grapes purple, and I colored my stem brown. You have options. You can be very specific about where you put your color to get your final result. So cute. Okay, put that one with the rest of them. Now let's get back to the roses and the glitter. So usually we use a microfine glitter and some Stacy tape. And you need to have a Stacy tape that's wide enough to do these. The Sizzix Opulent Pack, the glitter is a very rough sheet. It doesn't come off, the glitter doesn't come off, but it is a rougher sheet. And I want to say it doesn't have an iridescence to it. So it's got a shine and a sparkle, but it doesn't have this rainbow iridescence through it. It doesn't sparkle red and blue and purple and yellow every time you move it. It's a kind of a glitter without glitter. It's white and it looks lovely. So when you put your peel off on, and I can take my back off so I can see what I've got. So I've got cute little bees and I've got my little flowers. So this time I'm going to leave it silver. And I'm going to pull it up. And I'm going to add some sticky or a little bit to the back to de-stickify it. Just a little bit. Just so it gives me an opportunity to move with it. See, now I can move it. Now I can put it where I want. I can pick it back up if I need to. And I can put it right down and give a good press. Good press, and it's going to stick to my sticky. Now, it's up to you how you want to color these. So you can come in, and I've got leaves there. Now I'm dabbing. I'm not brushing. I'm dabbing. The glitter is rough, so it will harm the nib of your pen. But if you dab, it doesn't harm it. Just dab. And I'm just dabbing my color right on in. And when it dries, the glitter still shines through. So let's do, got leaves here. And I could vary the colors of my leaves. A little darker on some of them. And all I'm doing is dabbing. This is not hard. And then I can go in and I can do my roses. And I'm just dabbing that color over the whole thing. Because I want that glitter to come through, so that's why I'm on glitter paper. The ink, alcohol ink, is transparent. So that glitter is going to shine right on through. And I'm dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Not hard. But remember, these are $1.25 pens. If this is the only thing you use them for, they're worth every penny of $1.25. And I can just start coloring. Now I've gone over the top of the silver with my pen. If I want to keep it silver, then I go in there and I'm a little bit more careful with my dab, dab, dab. I also can take a baby wipe Now a baby wipe right on it isn't really going to make a difference. It'll pick up whatever ink hasn't dried yet, but it's not going to change the color of my peel off back to silver. But I can take a little bit of hand sanitizer or isopropyl alcohol, and I can take that and just dab, dab, dab. And all of a sudden, the silver is coming off my peel off, and it's silver again. So for me, it's easier to go in there and just color the whole thing and then come back and just dab, 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 just with a baby wipe. And it's gonna take that alcohol. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, I think so. So for me, I don't want to be careful over how, the little tiny areas that make up the rose, the outline that makes up the rose. I just want to get in there and I want to get it colored. Okay, I'm going to give that a minute to dry. I'm just going to pick up some of the extra color in case. Give it a second to dry because it's on a non-porous piece of paper. And while I'm doing that, let's see what this color looks like. And just fill in with some blue. Now I didn't have to fill in the blue. I could have left it white. Specialty paper has a reason. It's beautiful all on its own. It really is. But it also lets you play with things that you might not have thought of. Alcohol ink markers work beautifully on non-porous surfaces. That's what they look great on. And I have a feeling my brown's going to be a little brown, but we'll do it anyway. Dab, 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 dab. Can you see? Now I haven't taken, you can see the difference between before I've taken the ink off this one and I've already done it to that one. But look at how pretty. And this required no special coloring skills. If you can dab, 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 you can do it. Dab, dab, dab. Little hand sanitizer or isopropyl. And go in and pick that color up off the rose. Oh, what do y'all think? on the glitter paper from Sizzix. Hello. Now, it's not like, it's beautiful though, right? It is. It's beautiful. And I think I might even cut it out. Oh, I think I might even cut it out. I think I might do that. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. But it's not like when you're using a microfine. A microfine glitter lets you do a little different with the glitter. And if you were doing a microfine glitter and we were putting a rose down, a little bit of moisture. I know people are like, you use spit. Well, it is with me all the time. Put a rose down. And with the other way, which is a little bit more, well, it's definitely a little bit more money because you have to have Stacy tape. You have to have a double-sided adhesive and you have to have transparent microfine glitter. Ooh, blue. So this is a 00 marker. This is a blender marker. Doesn't really blend, let me tell you. It's not a blender in a Copic or an alcohol-based marker is not what it says. Now my tip may be blue, but as long as it's going clear, I'm fine. And typically what you would do is take a little bit of the green and you'd put some dab, 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 and then you'd grab your alcohol ink blending marker and you would pull it out. And it will work, but it will also, this is so rough. Your nib is not gonna last very long. That's why you need that microfine glitter, because pulling the color out like I am, pulling the color out means that my nib has to rub against the glitter. So it gives you that shading and that shadow, but it also can harm your nib. Now, you can buy new nibs for these. I leave it up to you. It's beautiful and it works. You just have to know that your nib is going to at some point get a little tattered. And maybe you use just one 00 for this technique. Maybe this is, you keep it aside and you don't use it anywhere else. But it will let you grab that color and pull it out. So you've got some shading and a little shadow going, and it's very pretty. And it's really easy to do. I just want you to know what you're going to be faced with. And you may have, if you have a dozen 00s, well, then it may not be an issue. But I didn't want you to do this using that blender, which is really a misnomer. It's a color lifter is what it is, without knowing that in time, the roughness of the paper. It will take time. It won't be immediate. It will take time, but it will happen. Need to run it till it's clear again, and then I can come in and start playing with the color. Or just go for it and color it. It's beautiful. So the glitter paper, no problem, works great with the peel-offs. Then we have, I think I'm going to use the metal paper. That's soft. Oh, this one. It's kind of like it feels like it's got a plastic coating over it. It has these textured lines running through it. It's not something that you're going to see. It's something that you're going to feel. And again, specialty paper. So this is a non-porous paper. I might keep that one there. And let's cut this down. And let's play with something else. What sounds like fun? The cupcakes are so fun. Okay, maybe the cupcakes. And maybe I can't decide when I want to use the kimonos. Take them out. Take the cupcakes out. Maybe take the cute hats out. Now, people are going to ask, can you use this piece? Yes, of course you can. So they do have a transfer sheet. We don't have it. That will pull all of this up. Or you just cut this piece out and tape that down and use that as another sticker. Use both sides so that there's nothing left. You used it all. So let's see. How about we play with, these are Christmas cupcakes. And again, you're getting 50 sheets of stickers for $10. Do we have thousands of these? Of course we do not. No. Do we have 100 of them? No, we have more than 100. But you have to know that at that price, it's a smoking hot deal. I can't promise you what you're going to get. Every pack could be different. So now I'm working with they call this a brushed pearl. So it's got this texture to it that you don't see, but you absolutely feel. And it sounds almost plasticky in a way. It feels lovely, but that is how it sounds. So to do this, can I use my 00? Or my 0? Yes. Yes, I can. And let's just make sure that there's no color on it. But what happens if you don't have a 0? What happens if you don't have a 0 and they're all sold out? Then what do? We have the empties. It has no number on either side. We have the empties. This is an empty brush. Empty. All you have to do is put a little isopropyl or hand sanitizer and just use it straight from your craft mat. So you have options. If you need the empties, I love the empty markers. I use them for my inks, my Stacy Park inks, because I do not have markers, and we're not going to get markers. So I love having them to use with my inks. Now let's take I put one brown away. There we go. How about we take a little bit of brown and maybe we just do a little dot with a 0 pen on this paper. I can pull it up without hurting my nib at all. This paper is smooth, so I can pull that ink. So I can put a dab, just a dab, a little bit of ink, my 0 pen, and I can pull that color up. Get that shading and that shadow, and it is not going to hurt your nib, not even a little bit, because the paper is smooth. So one color ink is giving me some highlight, some shadow, some mid-tone. I didn't even put any on these. Look, I've done several of them that I didn't even add any more ink to, because I already had some on my brush. And if I wanted a little darker in places, I just add a little bit more color. I'm not gonna add. I'm just gonna take it straight from my brush. And look at that, straight from that brush tip marker. And I'm coloring in. I could do all my little dots at one time. I don't have to do them individually if I don't want to. I could come in here and put all my little dots on all my little areas of my cupcake liner. A little darker there maybe. And remember, I'm not coloring. I'm just moving ink around. That's all I'm trying to do, is move some ink around. And the beginnings of my liner. The opulent white paper, sometimes you don't know what to do with it. Oh, I got lots of great things to do with it. Oodles of wonderful things to do with it. Come in here and put my little, fill in my little dots. That's the good point about having the bullet tip. You come in here and put in your little dots. And this is a flat sheet of paper, but it has got a coating over it, making it non-porous, letting me use my alcohol markers. Oh, it's getting cute, isn't it? And what do we want for the top? Well, I suppose we could do a little red. Maybe a little, make it a little pinky. Can you see I'm putting it towards the outside? I've got it towards the outside edges because I'm going to move it towards the middle. That's not, oh, that's the one that I dipped in. Get that brown off. And even though the nib is a different color, as long as it runs clear, that's all I'm worried about. And I'm just pulling it forward. Can you see how I'm just pulling it forward? another little dot, maybe right there, just to darken out the edges so it has that shading and that shadow. And again, I'm not coloring, I'm not blending colors, I'm not trying to blend colors. I'm letting the paper and the markers do the work for me. I'm going to take off some of that red so then I can pull it out even further and keep it kind of light. You know, when I do this with my paintbrush, that's kind of what I'm doing here. I want to take that color off so that I can keep it kind of light. That looks good. Okay. And a little bit here. And I'm going to pull that color off and just take it off. Just like my paintbrush, when I do this with my paintbrush. You see me do that all the time. That's me taking the color off so I can keep it soft as it moves towards the center. And I'm just doing it on a scratch piece of paper. Copy paper, whatever you got. And we're getting there. So if you've got this ivory opulent and you weren't sure what to do with the brushed pearl paper, you got 10 sheets to play with and you got 50 packs. Oh, I went outside my lines a little bit. You got 50 packs. So I went out of my line just a little bit over there. Can you see that right there? Right there. I'm going to erase it. I'm just erasing it right off. I'm just using that blender. I told you it's a color lifter, not really a color blender. And look at it, lifted it right off. And now let's do some green. Maybe a little darker. And I could come in with maybe a slightly darker green. Where's my dark green? On the other side. Dot, dot, dot. That's all it needs is a dot, dot, dot. And move it on out. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. I do. I love it because it works so easy, but it doesn't have a gloss to it or anything. Look at how magical that is. Oh, yay. Okay, what do I have that's got some big, oh, let's try this one on it. I opened so many of them. I'm so bad. Oh, the little hats are cute too. Okay, I've got my paper. Take off the background. That way I can see what I got. Now remember, these borders, you could color this border to anything you want it to be. Does not have to stay silver. Let's take off one of our little birdies. Put that one over there so I don't lose it. A little spit on the back. Again, I'm using the brushed pearl paper that's part of the Sizzix Opulent Ivory pack. Okay, that looks good. Put my green, wipe my hands. All right, what are we gonna do with this one? I have no idea, but I love playing. Oh, this one's a Christmas one too. If I do that. Don't know if I'm gonna like this, and if not, we'll do another bird. And my 0 pen, my 0 pen. Now remember, it's not going to hurt your pen because there's no rough texture. You are going to be A-okay. Get a little bit darker. And then my piece of paper. And what if I blend my blue and my pink? I just take my blue into my pink. And let's do it this way. My blue. Into my pink. And I'm just pulling that color and I want to get rid of the color because I don't want to have too much. A little bit more pink. And I just pull it into each other. And I start my bird. Now I can come in here and do this pink and do this one pink. And I know I'm going to do these pink. And I know I'm going to do those leaves green. And now maybe I do I think that needs to be green here too. I think that needs to be a leaf too. I don't know if it's a leaf or not. You all think that that's a leaf or not? No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. We're going to wait and see what happens. So let's do... a little piece of paper to blend it off. Take off the green. Just fill in the... And I might go a little darker just on the top here. It's right here just to give it a little bit more of a shadow. Oh, I think that's looking nice. What do you think? A little pink there. And a little pink here. Brush off my blue. Then I think I'm going to do a little blue here. I'm just letting that zero do the work for me, just by pulling it out. But it has to be on special paper. It can't be just on any paper. And then I think I'm going to finish. You're like, with what? What? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So I used blue, pink, yellow, green. But I got dark pink and light pink and dark blue and light blue, and look at the green and the yellow. And it's pretty, and it was easy. This is on the brushed pearl paper. So remember, these two, brushed pearl. Wow, 10 sheets of this. And then you've got the glitter where you can pull the color out, or you can just color away. Wow, that's pretty. Now I could have blended color. Like I did on these. I could have blended by taking the two at one time. And played with it and blended the colors, so it wasn't just all pink. So I could go in there and blend my colors this way and just keep going. Up to you how you want to do it on the glitter. But you have options. On the brushed pearlized one, easy peasy mac and cheesy. Looks pretty rock star. But we still have a few more papers to play with. I have got the Soft Touch. And when they say soft touch, they really mean it. It feels, I don't know how to explain it. It feels soft, that's for sure. It feels almost suede-like. Maybe that's the best. It feels like suede. It's just so nice. But it behaves differently than the glitter or the brushed pearl. Behaves differently. When you put your ink here, now let me cut it up like I've been doing. When you put your ink here, and you go in with either a 0 pen or you make your own 0 pen by taking empty, putting a little bit of hand sanitizer down, just picking it up. So the ink does not move like we've had it. The ink does not blend out like it's been doing. This paper is more porous, so the ink, it goes into the paper super fast. Can we do that? It's taken into the paper really, really fast, so it's not sitting on top of the ink or sitting on top of the paper like this was. The ink was sitting on top of the paper, not being absorbed down in, because it almost has a plastic-like finish, allowing us to move everything. Here, the paper is already porous. So for this type of paper, we are going to do a little different. The same, but different. So let's see, which one do I want to use? A little bit of spit makes the world go round. Bigger piece. So now I'm on the Soft Touch finish. I've got my sticker down. Great, yay, wahoo kachoo. Should have peeled off the back so I can see what I've got. So much easier. And here I have to play a little bit differently. I need a new sheet of paper. So I'm not sure how you pass up 50 sheets of peel-off stickers for 10 bucks. Get them for your friends, get them for your neighbors, get them for the teacher, get them whomever you think might need something. And now I think I'm gonna go maybe a soft pink. So this is my scratch off. I think I like that. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to go and I'm going to blend them together. So I might go in with a little bit of yellow, start with, just to put a base down. So just come in here and put a little bit of yellow. Just give me a little bit of a base. We'll see what I think once I'm done. Now I could just color it and just be done and just color and not blend and not move the ink. I could just color them and they'd be beautiful. It really depends upon where you want to start, how much time you have. Are you doing this in front of the TV? Or do you need to get something done? So I'm going to keep the yellow with me, and I'm going to take a little bit of the pink. I'm going to put the pink at the top. So this is all about keeping the ink wet. For these to blend, you have to have wet ink. Can't be dry. It's got to be wet. So you can go and layer back and forth right on top of each other. And what will happen is the inks will slowly start to blend into each other. But they have to be wet on wet. And the ink will start to blend into each other. Wet on wet. So I keep them both out, and it starts to make a blend. This is not hard. This is not hard. People think using alcohol inks is a difficult process. It doesn't have to be. It's all about wet on wet inks. And obviously I'm not using the same color family. I'm using a yellow and a pink. But if I can keep the ink wet on wet, it will do the blend for me. Always remember, wet on wet. I keep both markers handy. And I go back and forth between them. Giving that wet on wet the opportunity to work. I'm letting that ink melt into each other because it's wet together. So it blends into each other. Is this typical alcohol ink coloring? No, it's probably not typical. Does it work? Is it user friendly? Can you do it with a $1.25 marker? Yes, you can. If you're okay with a look like this, do you have to take an alcohol ink class? No. Wet on wet. Now you notice I'm not using that 0 pin at all, because that 0 pin, all it is a color lifter. It is not a blender pin. It is a misnomer. Don't know why they call it a blender pin at all. Doesn't blend anything. Wet on wet. And I'm not even really coloring. I'm just filling it in. So I laid down my yellow first. I left some negative space for my pink. Put my pink down and then coming back in with my yellow just to go over where that demarcation line is. Wet on wet, so the two colors melt into each other. I'm looking for them to melt into each other. It doesn't have to be hard. You just have to know wet on wet. That's the key here. That's what we're doing. You give it a second. You got to let that ink, give that ink time to blend into each other. Don't be too aggressive. Give it a second. Oh, don't come back too quickly and think that you need to add more color. You need to let that ink melt into each other. And then decide if you need to come back and add. All I'm doing is getting rid of that demarcation line. Just melt it into each other. Wet on wet makes a blend. I'm only using 2 colors. What do you think? I did it. You can do it. I promise you. Always remember, wet on wet is what makes the difference. So let's grab if I have even a lighter green than that. That's not lighter. That's almost minty. So I'm coloring the whole thing in my green, my light green. And then maybe I come back with a little bit of my dark. Oh, that's pretty dark. And I'm going to keep both of them going. I want a little bit of definition down towards the bottom. So I've gone in and put a little bit of that darker green. Come back with my lighter green and just have it melt in. Wet on wet. See the shading I'm able to get? And let that ink do the work for you. I am not a Copic marker colorist. I don't try to be. I'm a crafter. I'm a maker. I'm going to do what I can do. And what's easy for me. And what makes my heart happy with the tools that I have and the tools that I can afford. I love Copic markers, but not at $7, $8, $9, $10 a Copic. Not when I can do this. For $1.25 a marker and 20 cents a sheet. Of the stickers. So this sticker sheet has three main stickers on it. That means they're now 6 cents each. Each design, each 6 cents. What do you think? You can do it. I promise you. I know alcohol ink markers always come off as being, oh, I don't think I can, but you can. And on this super soft paper from Sizzix, it's the soft touch. It's 10 sheets. It's part of the opulent collection. You really, really can. This is your brushed pearl. This is your glitter. You really can. Let's do one of the little hats. Oh, so cute. So cute. And what colors do we want to use? I don't know. What colors do we want to use? Maybe we just color this one? Now, I may regret this. But you don't know. I won't know till I try. Yeah, I probably should have. I didn't do my shading right. I'm never going to get that to shade. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give up. There we go. I just started in the wrong direction. I needed to do the top differently, but that's okay. We're just going to go for it. Yeah, see, now I've got it going out because I added so much. That's okay. Just go for it, Stacy. Color it all in. And then we'll come back with some of that darker. Okay, so now, oh yeah, it's really coming out. I let it bleed all the way through. See, I'm still not happy with it up here. You're like, let it be. I struggle in the let it be. Maybe I just do a little bit down here. So I'm going to have to fussy cut this one out. Can you see that I added so much ink to get that blend because I wasn't happy with it, that it has bled past into the paper? No good. But it is what it is, and we do what we do, and we just keep going. Oh, I've got wrong lids on wrong ones. And I do have 50 sheets of these, so if I really was unhappy, I could stop. But would I? No. I'm a girl who finishes what she starts. Okay, what color? What color on the polka dots? Okay. Not my fave. think I started out backwards with the hat, with the top, and but wet on wet. And I'm gonna finish. Now, if we just put my thumb there, it's actually kind of cute. We'll just put my thumb there. And it's actually kind of cute. But I can cut it out. If I need to. Wet on wet is important. That's how you get it done. I'm much happier with this one. But it's cute, right? And you can see the definition, and you can see the shading, and you can see the shadowing. So this is on that soft touch finish. It's amazing. And then they also have the pearl finish. So let's grab a sheet of that pearl finish. So there's 5 different types of paper in here in the opulent. And I'm using can you see that pearlized? Can you see that like kind of like goldy look? Let's go back. Are you going back? There we go. You see that kind of goldy? I'm in love with this one, and I'm in love with this one, and I'm actually in love with this one, and I was supposed to die cut it, but I haven't. Okay, we did a lot. I'm gonna pull all those back to remind you where we started, but I still have one more paper I want to play with. Now there's 5 of them. The last one's a glossy paper, and I'm not gonna play with that one today. I want to play with the ones that are unexpected. And let's see what I do with the kimono. Maybe I do a kimono. Gosh, it's so pretty. It's just pretty as it is. I am so sorry. That's beautiful. But we would not be us if we didn't do something, right? So this time I think I'll go. Well, that does not sound good. Cut myself off a scratch piece of paper from cleaning my brush off if I need. And maybe I do a little yellow. And a little red. Come back in with that yellow. I'm just dabbing it right at the demarcation line of where the red is. Literally just dabbing it right on the demarcation line so it adds enough ink to bleed that red into the yellow and soften that. Oh, okay, I'm very happy with this. Look at how pretty is this. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. The kimono is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't know how many will have kimono in it. I don't know. Could be all of you. Really beautiful. Really easy to do. And I'm just taking that yellow right on the demarcation line of the red, wet on wet. Two colors. I forgot that leaf right there, that petal. Two colors, that's all I've used. Two colors on top of opulent paper. It is beautiful. It is really beautiful. Bleed through the back. They all do. They all gonna bleed through the back a little bit. Oh, not that one. But that one did. They all are just absolutely gorgeous, whatever you do with them. I love the kimono. I'm not doing anything more to it. It's perfect just the way it is. Cut it out. Maybe add some of the extra little things on it if I want. I've got the fan. I've got a couple different fans, a couple different flowers. Finish it out. It's beautiful. And using my fanciful framelits, I'm not going to get to use them today, but they're on sale. But wow, what do you think? Okay, do you remember when we started? We started way, 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 way back here. So first we just put peel-offs just on black paper, just so you can see how they work. Then we took them and we colored them. So you can see you don't have to keep them gold or silver. You can change them to any color you want them to be. Then we did some borders and look at, we played. And we mixed colors. We didn't want to keep it just a single color. I love this one. This one's my favorite. Love that. And we did the Christmas trees again. blending color. We just scribbled. Scribbled. That's what we did. Scribbled. But then we wanted to be specific about where we put our color so that the green was green and the purple was purple and the brown was brown. Wanted to be specific how we put our colors. So, do we have another one? So we could go green on our leaves. And there's a leaf there, and there's a leaf here. And there's a leaf here. And a leaf here. And I can be very specific about where I put my color. And then I can take my red and I can do red rose and just color the whole thing. Color the whole thing red. And stay out of my green. And it's going to look like a hot mess. And I just scribble. And then a little bit of brown. And I was very specific where I put my color. And now when I peel it off, my color went with me. Lots of different ways of doing these. Lots of different ways. We played with the glitter paper. We played with the brushed, what is it, brushed satin, I think it's what they call it, brushed pearl paper. We played with the soft finish paper. We played with the pearlized paper. All from Opulent. And now what you do with them is up to you. Look at all the things you can do. Look at all the different ways you can use them. To say you have options is an understatement. And I'm grateful to be able to bring them to you for that kind of price. I mean, really, that's an amazing value. $10. $10 for 50 sheets. Everybody's pack's going to be a little bit different. And then I put, because I think you're going to need them. I'm going to have to find the lids to some of these. Then I put all the Couture Creations alcohol ink markers on sale. They're usually $1.99, which is a smoking hot price all by itself. But I put them all on sale for $1.25. so that you can pick them up and you can afford to craft. My goodness gracious, you could be making Christmas cards, Valentine's Day cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, graduation cards with sympathy cards. You can be using these stickers all year round. All you need are the alcohol ink markers. So I wanted to get them at a price. I thought $1.25. This time of year, people are starting to really think about the holidays and how much they're going to have to spend. And I get that. I get that. I do. I am you. I am you. So I understand that there's only so much to go around. But if you can pick up the stickers and a couple of the inks and start playing, I think you'll find yourself very accomplished. So, what's on sale? Oh, I made a mess. I went and got the sanding blocks and I didn't even use them. The Elizabeth Craft stickers, 50 packs, random, no two sets may be alike. They could be alike. I don't know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get them for $10 and not $99.99. You cannot beat that deal. The girls used my fanciful framelits, my Stacy Park Sizzix fanciful framelits in the samples. So I've put these on sale as well if you haven't received them yet, if you haven't gotten them yet. Wow, I've got a lot of videos on how to use them. And in my Take Two Tuesdays, absolutely. They die cut, they emboss, they die cut and emboss, they just emboss. It's up to you. But I put them all on sale for you because the girls used them. The opulent paper's on sale, the ivory. I'm thinking most of you already have it, and maybe I showed you a way to use some of the sheets that you're not using. And if you don't have it, it's great paper when you're using it with the peel-offs because you get different looks from every single sheet, different options from every single sheet. If the only thing you use this for is with your peel-offs, you'll be happy. You really will. So, not a whole lot on sale because, well, that's what we got. Let me show you some samples. Not a ton on sale. I mean, there's lots of markers, so there's going to be a lot for you to look at it. We only have some of some and a lot of the others, and I would just pick up every color. Can't go wrong. Not for that price. Look at how cute is this. And again, they've used my fanciful framelit. Isn't that darling? So pretty. And here, I just kept it simple. Just a simple card, no coloring at all, just beautiful paper. Same here, just kept it simple. Love these. Patty did these, love these. She just kept it simple for an easy card. Ooh. Ooh, look at that one. Maybe you get some Halloween in there, and there's my fanciful framelit. And look at how cute is this with the cupcake. Darling. Oh, and look at this one. Katie did this one. Who did the cupcake? Catherine did the cupcake. Love the cupcake. Look at this one with the owl. Oh, the owl's fabulous, isn't it? Love the owl. Oh, and this is darling. I think Zoe might have done this one. So cute, Zoe. Oh, and this is beautiful. Where there is love, good things will grow. Don't know who did this one, but it's beautiful. Aw, and look at him. I don't know who did this one either, but he's cute. Oh, and the birds on the branch. All these are peel-offs. All of them. You've got the Halloween spider coming down for the candy corn. Mary did this one. Oh, and this one's very pretty. Looks like Patty did this one. So she just put the peel off in the center. And this is you get this piece and the circles with my fanciful framelit circles. So I added this piece so you could frame the circle in. And here they changed the color of the peel off and colored it up. Bet this one's Patty too. Could be. Oh, and look at this one, the rubber ducky. Oh, she's chic, isn't she? Hello, love that for a slimline. Oh, and this one's beautiful too. Who did this one? None of the names are on the back, you guys. Love this one too. I bet you got the 3 owls on the one sheet. And our kitty cats. And our little purse. Our purse is by Catherine. Fanciful framelit going on. Aww. Don't know who made it, but it's darling. We have the umbrellas. Look at, isn't that so cute? Ooh, and this is good, Patty. Patty, she paper pieced that back. She took the stickers and just relayed the stickers right back on top. Look at that. That's beautiful, Patty. Love it. Look at everybody had so much fun coloring. Christmas wishes. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you, but I love it. It's beautiful. I think Zoe made this one. And she used the little squares, the glitter squares. They're stickers, they're peel-offs. Aww, look at how cute. Catherine did that one. This one's beautiful. Christmas wishes. Look at how gorgeous is that. Peel-offs. Oh, and look at the little, oh, those are the stickers we used today. And then look at the little foxes. They're so cute. And then last but not least, look at how chic is she. Don't know who did it, but it's great. All right, you guys. So we have only so many of the Elizabeth crafts. We'll sell them until they're gone. $100 for $10. We're trying to keep crafting affordable. We're trying to give you an opportunity to find something fun, maybe to use with the kids, the grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, the Boy Scout troop, the Girl Scout troop, the church group, the senior group, where for $10, everybody can have their own sheet. You don't have to worry about counting who's got what, how many. You can put them all out and everybody can have their own sheet. You got 50 sheets. And then let them play and explore and try, just like you did when you first started. Or maybe this is the first time you're starting. You will not go wrong with this value. I promise you. I promise you. So it is all available at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Yes, it's available in our retail store. We have the stickers in the retail store, and we have some of the alcohol ink markers. Whatever's in the store is what we have for retail customers, but you are welcome to come in and pick them up for $1.25. And then my fanciful framelits are on sale at 30% off. I think that makes them like $17.50. And the opulent paper from Sizzix, if you don't have it and you buy these stickers, buy the opulent paper. It will help you. It's white, but it has so many different finishes that you get so many different ways to do these stickers besides just putting them on white cardstock and coloring them. There's so much more to be done with them. So I hope I reminded you of something that you forgot that you could do, or I hope I showed you a new way of using something you've seen out there on the market, or maybe this is the first time you've ever even heard of peel-off stickers, vinyl stickers, and they are wow. All right, you guys, I'm Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. The next time I see you will be Monday for our Make It Monday event. And that will be at 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I've changed the time we're going to see how it goes, but it seems to work for me a little bit better by doing it at 6 as opposed to 5. I know some of you are hoping that I move it back. We're just going to have to see how it goes and how I'm able to manage my time. I think I'm managing my time well, but then it gets away from me. You know how that is, right? Okay, you guys, thanks for being here today. I really appreciate it. Big hugs. Stay tuned for information on a hobby maker. I will be there featuring the Stacy Park Big Shot Machine by Sizzix. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.